guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tag, and it is going to be the my first time tag. And I watched Sarah Hawkinson's and I love her. I watch any of her videos. She's amazing. If you guys have not subscribed to her, you really should. She's a lot different than me, but I still love her personality. She's just real. So love her. Check her out. Her link will be down below. But anyways, this tag's been going around and I have the questions pulled up, so I figured I would do it for you guys. I've had a couple of requests to do it and I think it'd be a fun tag. So let's go ahead and just see my answers for this tag. The first one is your first word. So I was actually reading my baby book when I was home. Last time I was home for the past 2 months. If you guys, keep up with me, you'd know that. But I think that my first word was either mama or dada. I want to say it was mama, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was dada. I don't know, but it was either one of those, the traditional first words, because apparently I'm not that original, or wasn't when I was a baby. Okay, the next question is your first best friend. My first best friend was Colleen, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture for you guys. So we met at our babysitter's, actually. My mom took me and my brother to this babysitter, and her parents took her and her brother to their babysitters. So me and her are the same age, and her and my brother are basically the same. Him and my brother are basically the same age. We've been friends forever. We danced together. We went to camp together. Even though we went to different schools, we still were like best friends. So yes, that was my first best friend. Okay, the next question is your first pet. So my first pet as like a child growing up was a black lab, and her name was Maggie. And yes, she was my black baby. She was so cute. So loved her. My first pet now is Isabella. She's my first pet that I've ever had. No, actually I had a fish. I had a fish named Rainbow. But my first pet that I've had living on my own was Isabella. So my puppy Isabella. Okay, and the next question is your first fear. Okay, I vividly remember this. My first fear was in 4th grade after the father-daughter dance. I watched Michael Myers, Halloween H2O. Oh, so scary. And I've always been scared of him ever since. Like, I'm deathly afraid of him. So scary. Still can't watch his movies. It's like the one thing that like freaks me out. So he's my first fear, and he's still like my #1 fear. The next question is your first grade teacher. It was Mrs. Bizon. She was so sweet. The first person I text today, I think that was Lisette. Either Lisette or Christian, but I believe it was Lisette. So yeah, probably Lisette. The next question is your first car. So technically the first car that I drove for more than like a month. I drove my mom's car for a while and then I crashed it, so I had to get a new one. No, I drove my dad's GMC Sierra for the longest time, which is a truck, a big truck, like an extended cab, extended bed, huge. So I drove that for probably like 2 years, and then my dad bought me a car for my 18th birthday, and it was a Hyundai Elantra. And it was new, and then I smashed that too. Now I have my new car. So I go through cars pretty often, but my first one was a truck. And yeah, that was that one. Okay, the next question is your first cell phone. And it was an LG, I remember that. It was a flip phone and it had a camera. And I know that I bedazzled the front. Like, who didn't bedazzle it? I had like pink and white rhinestones bedazzled all over it. I don't think I still have that phone. I think it got stolen or something like that, but I loved that phone. And I got it on Valentine's Day. I remember that. Okay, the next question is your first date. So my first like legitimate date was, I think, to the movies. I'm not sure what movie we saw, but it was with my 9th grade boyfriend. I had a boyfriend in 9th grade, and that was like the first date I went on with him. Yeah, we started by just like hanging out at each other's house, and then we went on a date to the movies. So yeah, the first boyfriend I ever had, your first boyfriend. So like my first like unofficial boyfriend or like boyfriend was Matt, and he was in like 7th grade, I want to say. And then, or I dated Cash. I don't know. Like my first official boyfriend that wasn't like, just see each other in school was Andrew. We started dating in summer of 8th grade going into 9th grade, and we were together until I was a senior in high school or junior in high school, till I'm like my end of my junior year. So we were together for most of my high school. Okay, my first love. He was definitely my first love. Yeah, we started dating and we dated for, 3 years. So definitely he was my first love. Yes. Oh, the good old days. And then your first YouTube video. Okay, so I believe it's like a welcome to my channel one. And the next one after that is either like a July favorites or a June or July, or a What's My Purse. I'm not sure. I think it was a welcome to my channel though was my first video, because I don't know why I had to welcome you to my channel, but I did. And it's still up, so you can go ahead and check it out if you want. It's filmed on a MacBook Pro. Real classy. Anywho, first person you subscribe to on YouTube, Dulce Candy 87. Yep, I wanted to learn how to tie a muffler scarf, which is one of those square scarves, and I found her. And it was summer of 2008, and yeah, summer of 2008 was when I first started watching YouTube videos. And I was living in Florida. I just moved to Florida. Okay. The next question is your first big purchase. So I would say that my first big purchase was either my camera or my computer. Probably my computer. That was like my biggest purchase. Besides, I mean, I purchased a lot of furniture and stuff that cost a lot, but my computer was I think $1,300, so my computer, my iMac, was definitely my most expensive purchase. My first job, okay, so my first job that I was getting paid, under the table, which is illegal, I know, I'm sorry, was scooping poop at dog kennels. I would clean out the kennels out of dog, and it was not fun. Even though I loved dogs, it was not fun. And then after that was Hollister, and I've worked there ever since, so yeah. The next question is your first time, the last question is your first time out of the country. Was in 2006 or 7, I went to China for a student ambassador program, which was created by Dwight D. Eisenhower, and I went there with a bunch of kids from surrounding areas, and we went and, yeah, spent time in China. It was so much fun. Loved it. I would love to go back. It was really a nice place. So, basically, I answered all of these. It's my first time and my second time. I'm sorry if I broke the rules. Anyways, that is the tag. That is my first time tag. I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys have made this video and make videos, leave it as video response so I can see it and everybody else can see it. Or if you just feel like, leaving them in the video or leaving it in the comments, or you just want to comment about anything and be like, oh, that was my first time too. You can go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys, love you.